Guys, like, share, and subscribe. Yeah, please slash rise up. I, I, I have to. I feel so good knowing that I'm listening to one of my subscribers. Who motivate me. He motivate me. I listen to him. You know, and this guy pushed me a lot to work more and more, just like I am Mara, you know what I mean? So yes guys, like, share and subscribe. Yeah, and please slash rise up. That's Christmas list saying what really happened. Okay? Amazing. So from a staff perspective, I have zero complaints. From a physical maintenance type, it's hell. When I asked the Canadian Embassy if they had any reading papers, just out of boredom, the only thing she had in her book was Nelson Mandela's human rights. It's like 50 pages of basic fundamental human rights for a prisoner once convicted. Things like, being in one location for 24 hours a day is not healthy for you. So being there 6 days in a row is not great. And the lights never go on and off, so it's a constant, meaning you don't know what time of day it is. There's no daylight at all, no fresh air, very hot and sweaty. Took a few days to get showers for the first time. You're in the rule that they told me the cleaner comes and gives us the broom to clean up. Maybe she's not able to come in the cell with the prisoners. And I asked, can we mop the ground? And they said, only if there's no prisoners does the floor get mopped. And jokingly, she said, 2 weeks if not months. No toilet paper. So urine all over the floor. It looks as if there's no toilet paper. So it looks like people just put their hands smearing feces all over the wall. Oh, God.
So the first time that you've been in prison?
About 10 years ago in Cuba, I got caught flying a drone, which was illegal, and I did 13 days in confinement. So this is my second.
Okay, and what was different about this time for you?
I don't know if there's a way you can mentally prepare for being there. I really don't. Wow. The hard part for me is I'm a father. I'm a father of three. So every time I close my eyes, no matter how much I try to think of wonderful things and playing with my children, the thing that would cross my mind over and over again is that my children, when I return home, they're older and they're 5 years old. So that was to me the most difficult thing, but really it was very sensational experience. Now it so happens that I was there during this long weekend when everybody was celebrating. The world, Trinidad world was shut down.
Christmas list. Yes. How are they and how are they dealing with what is happening to you?
Yeah. Well, we sort of told ourselves it's just one day at a time. The next time we're going for the judges on Thursday, where we'll find out more information as to the charges, etc. It's too far in the future to think about how long this is going to take or what difficulties we're going to see. So my wife and I have been together 15 years, and we're just taking it one day at a time. I am stuck in the country. Oh God, your wife must have feel it, man. Knowing that I lock him up for that, not easy.
In hindsight, given everything that is happening, do you have any regrets about the type of content that you did that in?
No, not at all. This is my country 128. So I've been to 128 countries doing exactly what I've done. Now most people are YouTubers or content creators or journalists, whatever. Yes guys, you see documentary what happened with the video will come out with Christmas list. So I would have said that was an interview someone was interviewing from either TV station. I think it's a TV station. And at the same time they was taking pictures and things like that. But he said some positive words. And guys, we as a YouTuber, we have to take caution
when we're doing our video, I know who we're talking to. So, you know, so yes, you know, big up Christmas list, man. You know, big up Christmas list. MP/rise up, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. He's saying something right now. I'm just watching this video. Let me give you the last part of what he's saying right now, guys. You know, that's his video. He's saying something right now. Let me just flip around the camera back so you can see what he's saying. MP/rise up, like, share, subscribe to the channel. I don't really do these things though, but Christmas list. This is not really my style of doing content, but Christmas list is somebody who I don't know in personal. I just love the way how he does his content. Yes, and he really amazed me for what he has done. So it just draw my attention to him more and more. So that's why I subscribe to him, and I will give my thumbs up at all time, you know, and telling my friends about what he's doing and how brave he is, and how he's just amazing man, you know what I mean? And he's doing his content. So when he's doing his content and he meet people, he don't just talk to them. He will go on the road and he'll see someone and he will buy them something. Look at I need to watch that video. I can't remember if it's Spanish Town or Trench Town. One or two. I think it's Spanish Town, you know. Christmas, let's go there, walk there, talk to the guys there, you know, and he went somewhere, like there's a shop next door and the strudel was just rotten down. And Christmas list say, you know what, I'm gonna do this. And he buy back plyboard, brand new plyboard, and make them tear down that and fix up that and put it up. I can't remember the name right now, but trust me, he's an amazing man. He is an amazing man, and I have to give him respect. When a man deserves respect, then deserve respect, you know? Yeah. And that is why I have to do a video like this, because he such amazed me. Sometimes I saw him do something, I'm like, what, in brave? What you to know? I'm like, why? No, sir. Christmas list, enough respect. And I'm glad to see you. You get your freedom out. You know? God bless you, my friend. Anyway, make a year where Christmas is. I said, let's flip around the camera, okay? We'll say yellow piece and I eat that. I will call that day. Alright, so flip around the camera.
Many countries doing exactly what I've done. Now, most people are YouTubers or content creators or journalists, whatever wording you want to use, they leave the country out of fear that maybe somebody they interview might come after them. I'm very proud of the content that I create. I feel like I'm giving a voice to the people that are not often heard. Even until right now, in my eyes, I'm not guilty of any crime. I will not be pleading guilty.
Yeah, that's why they should leave, because they don't do nothing. But I mean, you never know. Still, you never know.
The judicial system here will find me innocent of crimes. I don't look back and say I should have changed something. I don't feel like that anything.
Did you personally make the videos that you did here private on YouTube?
Yes.
Okay.
Nobody asked me to do that during this whole investigation. I thought it would be respectful of me to just ask my wife in Toronto to remove the videos until further notice. But those videos will go back live there, so I just need the devices in order to do so. So it was never under the recommendation of the police. Nobody forced me, requested me to do so. I know that media makes it sometimes out to look that way. No party involved has asked me to take down the videos.
A lot of people have been asking, you know, usually when people do this type of content, they record it here, they leave, and then they upload. What makes you do it differently where while you're here, you upload it every time?
Yeah, I love the contact with people. So I'm very proud of the work I do. So I want to get it up right away. And,
Why not? You should be
people are
proud of
so
what you do,
expressing
because you're good at what you do, and people love what you do.
Somebody might
You know?
contact me and say, hey, let's go fishing because I saw your other video, and it opens up a new opportunity to make friends along the way. And that's what I enjoy the most. Like, I'm not doing this, the reason I do this and document my life is to share experiences and to create new experiences. So that wouldn't be as possible if I waited 3 months to upload. It's like, to me, the news is the news. We're having this conversation
Guys,
now.
like the channel, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Rise Up.
Has any of this affected how you view Trinidad today?
Well, Trinidad as a whole, not at all. The first question I asked, what main question going through this process is, I'm like, hopefully, I'm going to be allowed to come back to this country. This is a real big concern for me. I've fallen in love with Trinidad, and I would hate to think, and the people, right? So I'd hate to think that I'm not allowed back. It is really bothering me. Again, I'm confident in the judicial system. My first bill was granted. So there's no reason for me not to believe I'll get a fair trial. So no, I have no hatred towards the country. I feel like I'm stepping in grounds that nobody else has stepped in as an international YouTuber, if that's what you want to call it. So I'm having a more difficult time than somebody else might have. But if anybody's going to go through it, I'll blame the person.
What is next for you if you're looking beyond what is happening now?
Yeah, well, my first goal is to get home, to see my wife and kids. Those restrictions are all going to be determined by the bill.
Yes, sir.
And the restrictions I have pertaining to the bill, for the time being, I'm going to continue filming it and documenting my life. This is more than me getting views. I'm 46 now. Hopefully, I've only lived half of my life. The love I'm getting in the streets and the encouragement, and it's not just a simple hi. People are stopping and crying on my shoulder and telling me their frustrations. I want to document them for myself. Even if nobody sees the videos, I want to film. This is a memory for me. It's a part of my life that I want to document. So by the end of today, I definitely will have a camera, and by tomorrow, I'll definitely get a record and film what I see.
So just you regular going about your days, what the type of content that you're doing, essentially.
Yeah.
I wonder if they give back him camera and them something there.
I know in media, the sales point for chrismustlit is I'm this gang journalist. If you look at the 350 videos I've uploaded, you'll see much more than just that. I think shiny objects seem to attract people. The kind of content I like to film is cultural. It could be like an 8-year-old woman teaching how to cook food, or a fisherman explaining how important 3 fish are a day. So I'm going to shoot content that's cultural to the location that I enjoy. And I said, I can't wait to get a check on that.
And the people have been supporting you. What do you have to say to them?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I get emotional. TJ is with me, and he's been helping me, not as a driver, as a friend. And when I was in jail, he was bringing me food every day. When somebody stops to show support, I don't know if I verbalize how important it is to me and how much it's appreciated. But it is. It's hard for me in words. I'm an emotional person. I come to tears actually quite easily. Not during the jail time, but I mean during the meeting people that support me in time. It brings a huge smile to my face. So if you see me in the street, I'm human like anybody else is human. I greatly appreciate any support.
Is there anything else you'd like to say at this time?
Yeah, just again and again.
Don't say nothing too much.
Teaching. I hope that what's happened to me here in Trinidad does not deter other tourists from visiting this incredible country. Because if you use my circumstance, which once again has never happened in the history of Trinidad, don't use that as a reason not to visit Trinidad. If I am able to return and everything really gets cleaned up, you have my word, my promise. This is a country I'm going to continue to.
She's still doing that type of content if you were to return.
I don't feel like I broke any rules, so I'm going to continue filming the content that I normally film. The one thing I have to say is, if I say I've learned something from this moment on, I, as a creator, am responsible for what the people in my videos say. So I have to put precaution into who I talk to and what they talk about. But I will continue to film the same kind of content that I've been filming most of it. I'm not going to be suddenly like completely altering my whole brand. I'll continue on the direction I was going.
But with new precautions
With
given.
the precautions.
And that's for any country that you
100%. You know, as a man in life, and not just as a man, as a father, as somebody that knows I don't know it all. There's definitely things I'm going to learn every single day of the week, and I'm stubborn not to take that knowledge and use it for my benefit to get better at everything.
Where did you plan to go after you had left TNT?
Yeah.
Where was next week?
My car is actually in Miami. At $25 a day, it's at the airport. So I was gonna go back to Miami and then drive home to drive back to Toronto. Initially, when I came here to Trinidad, it was supposed to be for 5 days. And I was gonna go to Guyana and Suriname. But as you can see, I've been here a lot longer. I've sort of overstayed my initial plan. So right now, I just want to get home to my family.
To talk to him. I was pleasantly surprised when he said yes, he would do the meeting. Alexander, the gentleman I'm speaking with today, he is undoubtedly the most famous law enforcement police officer here in Trinidad. So I'm excited to pick his mind, see what he has to say. That is it. Stay tuned. If you guys have Instagram, do me a favor, add me, chrismustlit. Let's go.
Done add already Christmas list, trust me.
So today we have the other side, the side of the law, and a very popular man here in Trinidad. Maybe you can introduce yourself.
Yeah, well, everybody should know me by now. My name is Roger D. Alexander.
Yeah.
Can't tell you what the D for though.
Yes.
However, still a serving police officer.
Yes.
I'm on some vacation leave. Yeah. In the Trinidad Police Service.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I know there's no doubt that people in Trinidad know who you are, but I have a global reach, so people around the world. But you look like you could almost be a cartoon character for the police. Like you look like that superhuman
Kind of thing.
Yeah.
No. Just, I'm as real as it gets.
Yeah. And how long have you been a police officer?
For the past 1 year.
Long time. What brought you into policing?
Just, I was impressed with the ability to do an investigation where you could leave any part of Trinidad and Tobago and end up in any part of Trinidad and Tobago
Yes.
and solve a crime. And it was like something happening for the screen, you could go to point 14 and arrest. I find that very tricky.
Yes.
That was one of the things that made me go to lab together.
You grew up here as well?
Yeah, for a short time, and then I went and I come back again.
Yes. You went to where?
Outside.
Outside.
Yeah.
Outside Trinidad.
Yeah.
Okay.
For a little while and I came back again.
What brought you back?
Serve your country, you know. You probably was outside doing things that you think you could have done here.
Right.
That was one of the things.
Now there must be thousands and thousands and thousands of law enforcement in Trinidad. How are you the most popular man?
I don't know. It depends.
Well, you must know you're the most popular man.
I don't know.
Yes.
Probably how I do my thing, I don't know. Basically, it's I just do my job, you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is this more than a job for you? You gotta be passionate about
Yeah,
it. Right?
sometimes it's plenty. It's just more, and you could, yeah, because when you see some of the things that you have to relate to, then you know, you know, you go somewhere and say, man, headless.
It's got this police got on two watch.
These things will affect you if you're not
Two watch.
at that stage where you're
Watching big gold ring.
emotionally, mentally, and spiritually inclined.
Oh.
Right.
And obviously,
Hey.
After 31 years, is it now easier to sort of forget those?
Okay, done 31 years.
Problems when you
My
get
force.
well, as the victims list becomes more and more every day, because if you look at it, there are more persons now dying than before.
Yes.
We are averaging always between
So Christmas
400,
list. Oh my
300,
God, that guy.
500 murders a year. So
So God, this guy
that's
drive
why
on the
victims,
road and
nobody
with this
alone,
loud
so he would have
engine.
family also, so he or she would have family.
you know.
And then we take it to a different level now. I see it as far as you're doing some work with the
That's
Yeah.
kind. So as I said,
whether
AMP
people
slash
like it or not,
AMP
the
slash
reality is,
like, share,
Yeah,
subscribe
right.
to the channel. you know.
And some persons
We
feel that
we
they
did
just
an
have to come down and
awesome
just get rid of them like
job,
that. It don't work like that.
you know.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get to
Law enforcement together with
at least 2,000 subscribers, you know. So
something that can be done
guys,
to the gangs.
hope you don't mind the
If
job
someone
what
can-
I'm doing. I hope you don't mind the work what I'm doing. I hope you like. I hope you like the job, the work what I'm doing. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. MP/Rise Up.
Behaviors.
You know.
And persons are asking now,
Send it out there,
what are we
guys.
doing?
Send it
What
out there.
police is doing to treat them?
Send it out there. Like it up. Subscribe to the channel.
Some persons say, well, nothing.
Yeah, give me a thumbs up. You know.
But
Send
then
me a
we also
message. You know.
have-
I
we
will.
are
I
just
will
one
reply
part of
to
the-
you with your message.
security
Right?
apparatus.
Yes.
The justice system, if you want to call it that. There are other places, like courts, yeah?
Yeah.
Attorney at law.
MP/Rise
All
Up.
these
Like,
places,
share,
but
subscribe to the
At the
channel.
end of the day, we can just do so much.
Christmas list.
And what I'm seeing down the road is, I'm seeing the existence of Haiti from a distance.
Yes.
If we not get,
I've been to Haiti, and I've seen what has happened in Haiti. I think there's a big distance between where you are right now, but you're heading in that direction.
that's what I'm saying.
I've seen the common denominator.
Yeah. Down the road, we see in Haiti, in the making. Some people ignore it, but that's the reality. Now, I saw that they talked to the guys and the reasons for the camp.
Yes.
That number that they are there,
Yes.
because some of them are saying, "No, Alexander, we ain't getting anything to do." Some of these guys are educated and they know it, right? They have subjects, they have different things, but they're not getting a chance to work. Someone not getting a chance to work, you have a tendency to want to take something away from another man who takes half.
Right.
So this is where we are. What do we do now? We have to find a solution. Every time we find a solution to something, and first change, they get rid of it.
Right.
Right now we treat him with the cause. We never treat the solution. Alright, so right now the gangs out here, and they're large in numbers now because it's 6 or 7, and we're going up and up and up. And they're warring each other. Talking about guys who used to, just like you and I talking here, we went to school together.
Yes.
We eating from the same plate sometimes and all that, and now because of a situation, they're killing all each other.
Yeah.
Makes no logical sense. But we, law enforcement, we take talk from the back. Law enforcement is really the wall that separates the criminal element from the law-abiding citizen. Now, when we talk gang, we could say gangs. There's a secret gang. What we are focusing on is the criminal gangs.
Right.
So once you into the 6 or 7, you're going into this criminal arrangement, then we must focus on you. Because you are the problem in society now.
Right.
What do you feed a man that doesn't even understand how to fish? If you sit down on his computer all day, he can fish on his computer,
Right. I couldn't feed
but
himself.
he can't feed himself.
Yes.
So, and then when you give them opportunities, they tell you, like, so if you teach from your welder,
Yes.
and you go to weld, you teach to weld. Watch again at the partner. You see, it's not no longer within here that the process is learning. So you learn and earn down the road.
Right.
This is what we are.
You know what I found? I've been doing this, like, I'm not specifically a journalist for gangs, but I've been in gangs, and even like more terrorist type organizations before. I'll tell you what I found in Trinidad different than everywhere else. A lot of these guys, to me, let me give a just quick ratio off the top of my head. I'd say 50% of the people I meet, even with guns, are very innocent people. They're not so hardened criminals that they cannot change. They could change. Now, I've met a few crazy people that just talk crazy, they act crazy, but for the most part, they're somewhat of a front. They front like they're this very strong, but in fact, they're like little children crying inside that they're crying for help. I haven't found that anywhere else. Like in the U.S., it's different. But here, I feel like I don't have the solution for change, but I think a lot of these people, if given the proper opportunity and the proper mentorship, they're not too far gone.
But one of the greatest problems here is influence. You came, I mean, you're a big man in a sense.
Yeah.
even if you're young and you're making mistakes, there are times in your life when you pull back. So you know what? What's going on here? And then start to ask yourself questions and see what another man is telling to do if that's what you want to do. Now, you have a problem in trying to be where gangs now, they get in. You're guilty by association or you're guilty by location.
Mm-hmm.
Association means that you know this man linking up with you, right? And then when you location now, let's say I do a shooting in Port of Spain, and they know I just being there. They come and they do a shooting back there in retaliation, but nobody in connection with the shooting down Port of Spain was there. So the people who lived there was affected. This is what we do.
Yeah.
And these guys now, in the real world, the gangs are concerned. You don't kill women and children, my boy.
I've seen that a lot here.
That's a no.
Yeah.
What you can tell you that. That's certain things you don't do when you're involved in real gang.
Yeah.
You don't interfere with the taxi man. That's his means of income.
Yeah.
Law enforcement, that's the job. Because it's a cat and mouse. You do your wrong thing and try to find it. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Children and mothers and
There's no rules.
Yeah,
There's no rules.
All be easy.
Yeah.
So then you want a society to be sympathetic to you. But how can we be when you're killing innocent people?
What about the people? Look, people say I'm naive when I interview these people. I'm in their territory. I can ask questions whether I believe what they say or not. I have to be respectful, right? But what the common denominator I'm seeing is, well, we're on defense, we're not on offense. If I don't have this gun,
Anyway,
somebody
guys,
will come in,
I'm gonna
and
cut this short.
maybe kill these people.
The good thing,
the
what I'm
defense.
just still showing this,
What
I'm
are your
just
thoughts? Is there any other way
showing
to go about this
saying
rather
yeah,
than
Christmas list is
these people
out,
having guns to protect
and
what they believe? They believe that they're soldiers.
I
appointed
think
tomorrow.
tomorrow,
Now, if you
I
have a
think
good
tomorrow is Wednesday. Tomorrow Thursday.
national
He's
security
gonna go back to
apparatus,
court and hear some hearing
where
something
you
like
have a
that.
good relationship
But anyway,
with
he's
law
out,
enforcement,
which is good.
the
Yeah. So
neighborhood
just
and
have to
law
pay
enforcement working together.
some money
Hardly like
and things like
somebody
that,
could
and
penetrate and come and
we
do
a
it
big
like this.
work of money.
But when you leave out law
So
enforcement, and the reason for leaving out law enforcement
I'm
is
just
because
happy.
when you're not guarding
Big up
the
Christmas
zone,
list. Know that is out.
you're out there doing things, home invasion, stealing a car, shooting,
And
murder.
who
So
don't
that
know what
you
who
do
is
not
Christmas
really want law
list?
enforcement to be around that
Christmas
because
list
you
is
can
the
get
one
catch.
Right.
So
is
what
in
they
the
do,
act.
they try to separate themselves from law
Okay.
enforcement. Paint a picture that law enforcement is wrong in their approach
In the cap.
while they're doing what they want.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. I'm also hearing from the inside out. They'll give me a ratio
Like,
of
share,
1 out of every
subscribe.
5
Big up Christmas
law
list. Big up
enforcement is
yourself
working with
Christmas
them.
list.
They're saying there's a lot of corruption inside. They say